Alright guys, how's it going? Mic check 1 2 1 2. How's it going, guys? Welcome everyone to this live stream for December 30th, 2016.
Alright guys, how's it going?
It might not be the last live stream of the year. I might do one tomorrow as well. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be simulating the upcoming game between the Chargers and Chiefs that are going to be played here in San Diego on Sunday. Let's see, got my custom playbooks. I think the forecast is going to be as is, where the weather's going to be favorable. Let's see, I usually play 8-minute quarters. Right now it's raining, and the rain might go away but there's still a couple more days till the game comes on, so gameplay enhancements, because that's how it's done when playing actual football. Like, because I played football. I played on the defensive side, and I know what about gap assignment is. Every time we played, it's always based on like the offensive formation, the strength of formation, and what was each assignment. And we go about it like in the classroom every week when we prepare for the game on Friday.
In today's game, we have a divisional matchup in the AFC West featuring two of the better tight ends in the league. It's Travis Kelce going up against Antonio Gates. Will this be the final season of Charger football in San Diego? I know two guys that hope it's not. That's our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are a little less than 10 miles inland from the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean as we greet you from lovely San Diego, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West and the San Diego Chargers.
Try to one-handed grab.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person. Big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in San Diego. Tyreek Hill on the return.
What the hell?
They'll bring it back to just
thought I had him.
Call it the 24-yard line.
Return team.
Oh, my bad shit. I'm still fighting a cold a bit. Alright, so the offense gonna come out with 3 receivers. Every time I played Madden when I'm on the defense, I always have a tendency to play on the defensive line because, hey, that's what I played in high school.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
It's not easy, fighting off a blocker and try to get around them or get through them to take down the running back before he crosses the line of scrimmage.
Year in Kansas City for running backs because Jamal Charles, who naturally would be the lead back there or just about anywhere else he would like to play, he didn't get the number of carries you would expect due to injury, but Spencer Ware has jumped in and played quite well, partner.
Yeah, should finish right around 1,000 yards. Struggling a little bit down the stretch, but got a playoff push to think about as well.
Yeah, I think that'll motivate him with the last couple of games, as well as you said, getting into the playoffs and having a chance to run on a national stage.
To throw on second down is Smith.
Double team. Get him, get him. Whew.
Caught, Kelce, left side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, what happened to Kelce in Week 15? He was under 100 yards. He had 4 straight weeks of over 100. He couldn't set the record for tight end with 5 straight over 100.
Yeah, just really fell off the pace, didn't he? I think what it probably meant, a lot more attention paid to him in the passing game. A lot more guys trying to cover him. He's having a sensational 2016. And I know he's going to be a big target for Kansas City down the stretch.
Back to throw, Smith. And it's complete to Kelce.
Come on.
And he's brought down after a good game.
Yeah, the tight end was just a step ahead on the safety on that one.
And there's a completion to Travis
Because
Kelce.
what was I trying to do? I was loading the box to stop the run.
And that makes his quarterback
And then they just,
really happy.
and then the offense had one-on-one matchups. And it was cover 0. One of the tendencies I have is when I play base defense, it's always been
so after that big
trying to
let's
play
see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Man-to-man blitzing a lot.
On the run, it's Ware. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's what it is against a good running attack, especially with a good speed back. But that's what Spencer Ware has emerged as. That's one of the things that the Chargers need to game plan, play more disciplined defense.
That slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
All right, so let's go nickel because they got 3 wides. Here's where I need to play as a linebacker and just. All right.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the
That's called coverage sack. When all the receivers are covered, then the pass rush just gets them because the receivers are not getting open. And it's just with 4 pass rushers. And then Corey Allegiant just got to him eventually. Because one thing is, like, offensive line can only block a defender for so long. Just like a corner can cover a receiver for so long before he loses his coverage because of the because it takes so much time because like no one has that kind of stamina to keep up with the receiver forever.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
All right, get the pass rush. That's what I do best. Not just like play Madden, but like in a pickup game, that's like my best ability is to rush the passer and stopping the run.
Catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the
3rd
feet.
down.
Doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the
Right,
catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Come on.
Here's Smith finding his safety.
Yes.
Here. That's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play.
All right.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, bring the field goal unit in.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something
Coffee
in that
here.
area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the
I know these winter months, I need to stay warm, especially because I got a cold right now.
Chiefs called on their kicker, Cairo Santos, for the field goal try. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up.
One of the things, like, you have to have good timing
so of course they
to be able to get around the blockers, to be able to block the kick.
Points, I think you're pretty happy.
As long as you don't run into the kicker or the holder.
And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit. Good way to start.
At least they didn't score a touchdown.
Back out there to kick it away.
I do too much.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
One thing is, I am hoping that Melvin Gordon does play this Sunday against Kansas City, because
Mr. Rivers, Charles, over 45,000 passing yards for his career after his Week 15 performance.
I'm laughing just because I'm thinking about the magnitude of that number you just threw out there.
Right,
Phil Rivers has had one of those careers that may not get the respect it deserves until later. He's been tremendous, and boy, he had to move the ball against a tough Oakland defense, Khalil Mack breathing down his neck, and a crowd that was about 80% Oakland Raiders fans. They had to get ready for a tough task, even though they were at home.
They'll run with his second-year man. It's Melvin Gordon, and he powers his way up past the 30.
I'm surprised because usually I struggle against an 8-man box, but
injured his hip in Week 14, sitting just 3 yards shy of 1,000.
That's powerful motivation to come back from an injury, isn't it? And he's going to have an opportunity, it sounds like, to get that done and get his first 1,000-yard season as a pro. What a bounce back from 2015 as a rookie, where he had plenty of struggles, to 2016,
let's check this one deep,
where he was a huge factor in any type of success San Diego had.
Rivers now on second down. Trying to get it
oh,
to Williams.
fucking A.
Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And the return will be stopped.
Eric Berry.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A chance for us to look at this Chargers defense.
All right, Denzel Kerman.
And despite being
Get
down
in
on
there
the
and
scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You
Bounce off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my corner.
No. Someone had just told me a joke on the other side.
Right,
I missed that. Totally missed it.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
All right, so
On the ground, this is Ware. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's
one of my tendencies is just so aggressive, try to stop, try to get to the quarterback. Sometimes I neglect the running game.
He was the finisher. A really nice run.
It's because so many people, especially when I play against other people online, they always pass the ball so much. All right, so
defense showing blitz. On second, into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
One of the selling points is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, CAW Mainstream.
As they did on that play.
Just spending some time with me here, just chit-chatting a bit. So if you guys have any questions, Q&A session is open.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
It could be anything related. It could be football related, it could be wrestling related.
On 1st and 10, Smith. That's complete right around the 8.
Right to me.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the
But
first down completion.
I couldn't get there in time to defend the pass. But if I ran into him, it would have been pass interference.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They come out here in the I. To throw on second down is Smith. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas
You've got to be
City.
kidding me.
Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop
Well,
it.
they like
That
this
tells you when
haircut.
you're a dominant player.
I got it this past Tuesday before I went to the gym.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
One thing is I like having a fade because I don't have too much hair to worry about.
4 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Plus I look good in a fade, so. So I weighed myself today. I need to go to the gym today, whether I'm sick or not.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down
All right,
to the
so
knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
one thing is like short memory. Forget about the last series, that interception, and just.
College coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those
and
so maximizing opportunities.
I got a favorable matchup here.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And Charles, here's the offensive lineup.
Melvin Gordon, the exciting young runner out of Wisconsin. Well over 2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it and run it.
One thing the Chargers need in the draft is offensive line. Let's go out of the pistol. The only difference between the shotgun and the pistol is the depth that the quarterback's at. If you're in the pistol, he's 4 yards deep, and the running back's directly behind him.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
Ooh!
And they get him down, but not before.
That's the good thing about running a inside zone is like the running back has to see the hole develop, seeing that the defense over pursued to the strong side. That means I had to cut it back towards the middle.
I think his team is really looking to do things to help him break
And
out.
when I was at Grossmont College trying to play running back, I think that was like my favorite play to run, that inside zone. But then back then I was like 230 pounds.
This is Derek Watt. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Eric Berry's
Man,
a
Don
textbook
Poe is a monster.
You name it, he can do it on the football field.
Oof, Tom Marlene just in Houston. And then Eric Berry. Wait, Ron Parker was the one to make the interception on the last drive. Alright, 2nd and 8. Alright, so let's
see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They come out here in the eye.
Oh, fucking A.
Up front. I think this will be on San Diego.
Yes, that was. One thing is discipline. Alright, so I can't use that play anymore. The reason why I like to just pick my own plays like this is because I do have a good knowledge of the game.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers going underneath for Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield, 89-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Yep. Go.
And he has the first down yardage.
At least he got the first down.
Right at the 45.
If you just joined me, I'm playing Madden. I'm simulating the upcoming game that the Chargers are playing against Kansas City. I know once the playoffs roll in, I'll pick one of the wild card games and simulate that one. The one I think is going to be the best matchup. Okay, let's.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Ronnie Hillman.
For the first time with Ronnie Hillman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 26 yards on the pickup there.
And now it's like as an 8-man front.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control.
Lockdown, intra-hard, unification title match.
Because typically you either have a big
that's gonna be awesome.
in an odd front, 3-man front,
that's a rusher.
Or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space.
I know, I have this little tendency to just flick a pen or a pencil up in the air like that. It's my ADHD.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, I wonder how much money Gatorade paid EA to have that added in the game.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
All right, so.
From the red zone now, Rivers. His throw
what? Yes.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Antonio Gates, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Especially when that play that call was designed to throw it to him in the post to the end zone.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
There we go. I'm happy about that one.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it ends with a
one thing that I need to do is I need to upgrade the hard drive on this PS4 because 500 gigs is not enough. Especially with a lot of the games install 50 gigs of that you have to put in on the hard drive. It's like, come on, that's a lot. But the PS3 wasn't even close to that.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The question is, did it go through the uprights?
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here.
You know, it'll be great, but I highly doubt they'll do this if give another point to the kicker.
Let's just go back. Last time on offense,
if they
rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Just barely got him.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Offensive Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Ooh. Let's see.
A shotgun snap for Smith. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Travis Kelsey.
Come on, get him. Come on, you're a corner. You have more speed than that tight end. Get him.
Big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
What the hell?
They don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Because one thing that we're talking about, the reason for that is because of the rise of that West Coast offense in the 80s with the 49ers. And then another one is with a lot of the college systems that have been trickled up to the NFL.
They run it here. Where? So a loss of 5. And
That's why it's so hard to run towards the outside in the pro game, because the defense is just so much faster than in the college game. That's plus the hash marks are wider in the college game. That's why it's easier to run the ball towards the outside, especially with the option play. But not too many quarterbacks in the pros run the option.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
All right, so I'm going to bring the heat up the middle.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
See, the only way that play works, or that blitz works, is if they do that. If they throw the ball away, get a sack, or stop them in the A gap. No gain or a loss. Like they're bringing 4 wides.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. From the gun, here's Smith. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's
not quick enough.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
All right, I'll be back. I'm going to get some more coffee. Let's see some of the game stats I got. Not good. Alright. Alright, let's resume here. Think of it as a commercial break.
Back out there to kick it away.
But speaking of which,
this is taken at his 4. At the 24-yard line. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what.
So what do you guys have planned for New Year's? I know it's Saturday night into Sunday, so that should be great. And then I have a 4-day weekend, so I don't work today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so I go back to work Tuesday.
Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
They come up in an offset eye. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to the receiver quicker.
He was trying to hit
that play was done. That thing was destroyed because
a lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one, because you got the linemen that have to move, you have the wide receivers have to get out, you get the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39.
Almost got ragdoll on that one. But he did get through for the first down, so that's good.
One partner, no need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So basically, I've been leaning towards the pass so far.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
See if I can run it through. Okay.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And that was running from a passing formation. Second and short.
Time running out here on the play clock. Rivers now backing
Ooh.
up. Going for the deep ball. That is
Yes.
for the Charger touchdown.
Whoa. That was amazing.
53 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from
Look at that.
moving out in front. And he's a little bit on the
High
shorter
risk,
side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes
high
for defense,
reward.
it's tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the
Well, you can't call it a risk if the transaction has a possibility to gain something. That's just a huge gamble on that one. Because a risk is when you gain nothing from it, or you lose something. When you gamble, there's a possibility to gain something. So there's a difference between the two. That's why words matter. Like, that's why people gotta improve their vocabulary. Even if you don't like school, like, find a way to learn a new word a day, at least. I don't know. Or improve what the meaning of each word is.
Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
Right, so
the best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field.
I gotta give congratulations for Casey Hayward for making the Pro Bowl.
If I do better, everyone will do better, and that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass.
You know, calling cover 2 is very underrated in my play calling.
They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
That's because a lot of times cornerbacks are not good tacklers usually. And to call cover 2, you have to have your corners be able to commit to tackling. Alright, so
here's Smith now on second down.
I get to the quarterback.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 6 yards is the
This
pickup.
cold is killing me.
Completion was given
Because one thing is, like, I went out this past Wednesday to do some karaoke, and I did well. It's just that my cold could kind of stifled me a bit.
So the offense facing a 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards.
How do you double team the tight end? Like, how do you call a bracket?
So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run now. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much.
And the outside linebacker took himself out of the play to be too aggressive.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second down following the run. A shotgun snap for Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
How did he stay in bounds?
And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch.
Then he was shooting.
The finishing
Double
part
hair
of
scored
getting his
out.
feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
All right, well, can't really challenge that play.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're
Jaleel Adai is like a average safety.
I mean, size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
He would start for half the teams in the NFL, but the other half he would be a backup.
Play number 6 on this drive. On second down, here's Smith. And his throw here is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target.
He was a step quicker, he could have made the interception.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Smith throwing again. And able to find Conley.
Come on.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs here. 2 minutes.
After the 2 minute 40.
After this timeout. We remind you that in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
All right, so they're going.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. It's
Screen.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Throwing again is Smith. Caught here by Conley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd
Really wasn't
down.
used to Dex.
And
that one works better against the cold than, let's say, a Dayquil or NyQuil.
About how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
One thing I'm surprised I haven't seen yet is Alex Smith taking off and running.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he
Yes.
couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's Cairo Santos now.
All right, so I have enough time to get a drive going and drive towards the end zone. Ugh.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here.
I am not answering that.
2. So that's 3
Like a
field goals
844
for him
number.
now, but heck, he's not
Probably
even
one of those
halfway
scam
to his
things.
career best of 7.
Or they'll you pick up the phone and then it disconnects immediately, and you call them back and they give you some bullshit. I've been getting a lot of those like the past couple of months. It's getting annoying. I'm about to get a lawyer there.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
Put a stop
at
to
about the
that.
23-yard line.
Do something.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Caught by Gates, left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Oh, come on.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Rivers now on second down. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Hey, how you doing?
Sets them up
Madden God, huh?
in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Smith in the offense heading out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it.
One thing is, I'm going to put you in timeout for 5 minutes. If you do something again, I'm going to ban you.
His team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And a great spot to start this drive.
You're getting trolled. No, I'm
it's
not.
A 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. After the interception, here's Smith. Looking for someone to throw to. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
You've got to be kidding me.
And he'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
I might have enough time to put a quick drive together. So we don't throw another interception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, so let's...
So out come the Chargers. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Third man coverage.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Sit, block 15. Eyes on 85. Tight ends over the left.
To throw is Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. In man, able to bring it in. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I don't know if I'm trying to go for a touchdown or racking
So the offense took
yards,
the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
Boy, the play calling sure changed quickly after that one.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. First down, Rivers. Right side catch. This is Gates. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I am not kicking a 61-yard field goal. You know what?
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it.
Will put this one
what?
Through, and that'll move it back within 6 now.
What?
So it's not an NFL
no way.
It's not far
You're
off.
joking, right?
It's a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, so I think they're going to kneel the ball down.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we will send you
One thing, like,
to Orlando and Larry
if I score a
Ridley,
touchdown, I'll get ahead
our
in this
EA
one.
Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
Wonder if that Madden guy, that troll.
So far today, and that's a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Chargers have it midway through the first. Under pressure here, the pass is picked off. Parkers is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense out now following the INT. Kelsey's able to haul in the contested pass, and it leads to a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Chargers have it at the 19. Gates hauls in the pass in traffic, and this play goes for a score, cutting the deficit to 3. Chargers with the ball midway through the second. Rivers would find his mark in coverage, and it ends up working for a touchdown. They go up by 1. Now to late in the second. Under pressure here, the ball is picked off. Wilson's reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Now following the turnover, Kelsey's able to haul in the contested pass, and this play goes for a score. That takes the lead up to 9. So that'll do it from Orlando. Let's get you back on over to San Diego as we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, so let's get this one started. Second half, here we go.
We'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
So if you just joined me,
This will be taken to the back of the
it's
end
been a
zone.
stressful first half, throwing 2 interceptions and
it'll come out to the 25.
trailing by 6 right now. So
They'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A gain of of 3, second
That
down.
play would have worked better if they would have blocked better.
Defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Alright, so
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
alright, so I gotta
Throwing Rivers. And he's
what the hell? Again?
time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Ugh. Alright, let's play some defense.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
I'm actually surprised that this cover 2 is actually working against Kansas City. It's keeping me in the game, though.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Come on, what the hell?
About the 20-yard line. Give them 18 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first
Someone
down.
blew an assignment on that
And
one.
there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
All right, let's find a good play here.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Let's see.
So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
QBL had all day to fucking throw the ball.
15-yard touchdown.
All right.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Here's Smith looking. And now the ball.
Ooh! Return. Take it all the way. Defensive 2-point conversion. Come on, come on, come on.
30, past the 20.
No!
Get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
Oh my, can you imagine if that would have been 29-19.
After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's hard to return kicks. You seem like how.
And following the interception,
Let's see how I do with this
interception.
drive.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon, and he stopped immediately there.
I got
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to...
I'm sorry about that. One thing is I'm not getting trolled. That's why I took offense to it, because I thought you were going to do that. So my apologies if you had good intentions.
They come out here in the eye.
Hurry up! Crunch! Hey, he's crashing. He's 380.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Gordon on 1st down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47.
I had a good idea of cutting it back towards the other side of the ball, but Dontari Poe is a monster. Just destroyed that blocker.
For the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, fucking A.
Movement up front. I think this will be on San Diego.
False start, offense. Still 2nd down.
All right, so
2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Rivers now on 2nd down. Caught by Gates, left side. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. It's hauled in here by Edmond. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Holding, defense.
okay.
And you as a former defender should know that the referees are watching this closely. Defensive holding.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys. But in this case, they were strict with the rule.
Another pistol look here. following the penalty. Here's Gordon. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here in the I. Back to the ground. This time it's Hillman. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon.
Yes.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down.
Hashtag Superchargers. How's it going, like 7?
Powered forward and got the 1st down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Right now, towards the end of the 3rd quarter, trying to drive in.
On 1st down, he's got a man. It's his fullback. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's hard.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure football punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
On 2nd down, Hillman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
I wonder why Ronnie Hillman's being inserted on these. Oh, right, it's about halfback. But he is serving his purpose as being a good number 2 running back, and
they'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards.
Stretch plays just like that inside zone run. You still have to determine where you want to go with the ball.
The defensive
Leave
line,
the blocks.
they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. This is Gordon as they go to him.
No!
And this time he's not going anywhere. Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
All right, so which games are on as far as college football goes? I know there's a lot of bowl games coming up from here on to like the 2nd week of January, when I think that's when the national championship games going on.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
I know last year I went to the Poinsettia Bowl with my brother when his team Boise State was playing in that game, when they beat this team from Illinois. That was a blowout, and then we left like early in the 4th quarter. It was like 48 to like 16 or something like that.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
Now after the made field goal, back out, Lambeau will kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard
Yes, I'm going for that miraculous comeback because I need it right here.
Out come the Chiefs now, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling in.
One thing after this, after I finish this live stream, I'm gonna pop in 2K17, create more of the CAW characters for XGWL, and then later on in the afternoon go to the gym, get a workout in. The time of when I determine what I'm going to be working out, that time is depends on what machines are available. One thing is I do want to work on my arms because
So 2nd and 10 here. They come up in an offset eye. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
3rd down and 3. They'll come out in the pistol. Smith on 3rd down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Now Benjamin spinning past him. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Inman has it over the middle. It's a gain of 20 that time. And that'll be good for San
Well, it's good getting Dontrell Inman in the offense, you know, a reception.
That makes things tougher defensively.
He's emerged as a pretty good slot receiver.
Quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Rivers going to turn and give this one.
Come on. He has to make the block. I mean, he's a good tight end. He's good catching the pass, but his blocking ability is very questionable at times.
Offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you kind of check and see what the back's going to do, and if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you?
Hold on, let me take this phone call. Hello? Hey, Ma. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma. One thing is, like, last time I paused the game, looking at the stats, I'm actually doing, Phillip Rivers doing much better.
Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play.
All right,
Only
so
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against
let's
man,
see.
because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
if they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Out to the flat, that's complete to the running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
yes, 3 and out.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whew, that was lucky. I was like really, really lucky for Alex Smith to overthrow that one. All right, so
they'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They run again with Ware.
no.
A 3-yard gain and enough
Fuck.
for first down.
I needed to
Third down, that's a
that
good
stop
job of situational football and understanding where the first down
because
marker was
I loaded the
and
box
getting
there with that bare front. If you don't know what a bear front is, when the defense covers the center and both guards with defensive linemen, like what Chicago did in the 80s with the 46 defense. That's a good example when the Bears won Super Bowl 20 with that same defense, the 46. They call it a bear front because of that 46 defense. And it's much easier to do with a 3-4 front.
Every now and then they don't come down with the football.
All right. Let's do cover 2.
So they're still at the original
Cover
line of
2
scrimmage
zone.
here. 2nd down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Good.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
One thing is, I still have 3 timeouts left, if you count the 2-minute warning.
Had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returning, it's Benjamin. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. And that is incomplete.
He got tipped at the line of scrimmage.
That time. And it's 3rd down.
Should have gone with a run play on that situation.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. On 3rd down, Rivers finds his target. It's Gates. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Because I need the touchdown to tie it and then the extra point to give me the lead.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score.
I mean, this is a good play to call if you're on the hash marks rather than in the middle of the field.
Rivers now from the 50. Caught by Gates, left side. 12 yards there as they move the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
First down and 10 now for the
I do have time to have one running play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw.
Ooh.
But it's incomplete.
Oh, man. That was so close.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Going underneath for Gordon. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
That's awesome. Okay. Sneaking in the draw play.
4th quarter of play.
That's keeping them on their toes there.
So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
All right, so.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He's back to throw. They go to Hillman on the screen. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Defense.
So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
You get outside of 5 yards downfield and you get grabby with an offensive player, the flag will come out every time.
They come out here in the eye. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target. 3rd down here.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. 3rd and goal now, so some urgency here for the offense.
No.
He's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
All right, it's all or nothing here.
Final stoppage here as we step aside. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down.
Yes! Yeah!
Touchdown.
Woo!
Yeah.
Lead here in the final minute. And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on?
Whew. Threw it right where it needed to be thrown. As good as a defense can be, there's no defense for a perfectly thrown ball. And now the extra point for the lead.
And they have taken
Look at that.
the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Hashtag game winner. Now I'm up by a point.
And it ends with a San Diego score.
Alright. Now the defense gotta charge up. Alright, so
and Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
alright, so that took some time off the clock.
Chargers defense now getting set and taking the field. And everything's going to rest on this drive. Can they
I'm not going to
keep
try
it
to
out
play
of
a
field goal
prevent
range because a
defense.
field goal would win it.
Unless it's like
So
a
now
fourth
you're in
down
the
or something.
position of you can't just back off and give them easy throws. At the same time, you don't want to press them so hard they go over the top and beat you deep. So you're playing a tight defense with an idea that you have the lead. Whatever you do, don't let them in the field goal range and give that up.
Maybe tight, but not too tight. Right?
Exactly. I mean, it's perfect, right? It's kind of like lacing up your shoes. Get it exactly right and no more.
See if they lace it
Alrighty.
up. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 10 yards still left on second down. They'll look to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the offense in that middle third down, 3rd and 5.
One of the advantages of calling cover 3 is you still have enough in the box to stop the run, but also able to cover deep.
He's got time in the pocket. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I'm not sure we could
That's the one thing they teach quarterbacks is to not to make a mistake. If you have to throw it away, then so be it.
But they run successful.
Alright, so
one score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Yeah.
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
yeah. So I got the first down, so it is clock kneel territory here. I earned it. Kneel the clock down. Get the victory.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
All right.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Kneel down here for
all right, that's it. That's the end of the game right there.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points
close of a game.
They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Damn. 30-29. I mean, if the Chargers want to keep Mike McCoy as coach, they need to win against Casey. Otherwise, they need to find a new coach. Maybe promote Ken Wisenhunt from offensive coordinator to head coach. That would be a good move. Because I don't see either Bill Cowher or John Gruden returning to coaching after having some with those comfy jobs as studio commentator for Bill Cowher and color commentator for John Gruden.
EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from Southern California.
So that's the game right there. Whew. That was not an easy win. Let's see. Let's look at this. Because Alex Smith had the better game. 23 of 33 for 256. 18 of 25 for 244. But then those 3 interceptions were almost cost the game. The rushing attack. Whoa, Melvin Gordon with 94 yards rushing. Ronnie Hillman with 31. Derek Watt with only 2 yards. Damn, got torched there. Gates with 114 yards receiving. Doncho Inman, 44 yards on 3 catches. Travis Benjamin with a single catch for 54 yards and a touchdown. Went a lot to the tight end and running backs in this one. Corey Legion with the only sack of the game. Alright, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. So if you like the video, thumbs up. And I do have to apologize for Madden God for taking offense to asking me if I got trolled. Because if he would have put a question mark, I think that would have been because I took offense to it by mistake, which I really shouldn't have. But I mean, we're human, we make mistakes. So I do want to send apologies to Madden God there, who was in the chat earlier. So that being said, so I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I will try to do another live stream tomorrow. I don't know which game though, whether it'll be a multiplayer of The Last of Us or 2K17 or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Well, we'll see. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in. This has been your homeboy XtremeTony, and we'll see you guys mañana. So with that being said, I bid you all adios, and we'll see you guys mañana. Alright, bye.